Okay, I'm on the old setting Vivid Sunset Glow. I'm out here and I've got it on Spot Cullen and AF Macro. I'm only 2 notches down in darkness because I think we've worked that out. We just have to keep it even when it's bright, I think. And I'm 1 right, 1 down in the colour grid because it's Vivid Sunset Glow and I can't remember what we used to do for it. I know it was either 2. And I just thought, well, you know, have a quick squeeze back to the car sort of thing. Maybe, we've been down there before, but I just walked back up to the car this way, I thought, rather than just walking along the road. That would be nice to get something on here. So the soil's starting to dry. Not quite dry on the surface, but when it gets dry, as I said, you only need... I'm still limping. I think it may have been a bee. You know, it sort of... I thought bees only stung once, but anyway, we'll find out. There's definitely something in my sole next to my... the basal pad of my little toe, I suppose, at the back there somewhere. Just at that annoying location. Always is, isn't it? Anyway... I mean, we could make a little push in here to see what the state of the planchoniids are, seed-wise sort of thing. Are they ready for harvesting? It might be worth taking a squiz, you know. And it said, what's our rule? 3 seed pods, only take 1. Leave 1 for the plant and 1 for the environment. I'm still making use of the Wallace rule, of course, that plants always put out into the environment more, or everything puts out apparently. That is the Wallace rule, into the environment that the environment can support. So there will be death, but this way you keep the genetics in the ground so that they can have another go next year or whenever. So are these on the John Wayne or they've been sprayed? Okay. Now up here somewhere we should start to come across the odd planchy, hopefully, unless they've already been harvested by someone else and they've just cooked up the whole plant, you know, in a spiteful act. Okay, well, so far, fellas, normally I should be able to see lots of stuff shining through, you know. Oh, here's some. Oh well, that's good to know. Still got plenty of time, I think. Oh, that one anyway. But there's only 1 seed thing, so they can't harvest that one. I've got to look for one that has... Okay. Oh, looks like they've been spraying and stuff, so you never know. Could be a bloody woman from Bush Care. Is that a 19? Yes, it is. Oh. Maybe we should all chip together and donate to her, you know, a 3-volume set of magnum opus. But is she worth it? Will she read it? You know, would be nice. Anything you find in this book, if we find you spraying them, we're allowed to give you a brief but gentle smack because you haven't read your book. Or your book, your 3-volume set. Well, this one's still flowering. Okay, well there's going to be 3 seed capsules on that one, so that's good. Okay, fellas. Oh, shall we have a quick push in here to see what the state of the wit are? I don't think the wits were too good this year here. Were they? Oh, they sprayed that weed, didn't they? Look, I just thought I might have seen a liverwort. I thought, what? Liverwort? It's not wet enough, surely. Okay, now somewhere in here, through here, we can... Oh, here's some wits here, but what are they like? Not much seed capsule recruitment this year, I don't think. It wasn't very good. They seem to like disappeared from this area, very unusually. You know, compared to footage I put up from previous years. Very unusual, almost like the patch had been sprayed. Yeah, Either that or they're going to come back absolutely magnificently next year from subterranean tuber multiplication. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, I think as we walk this way, didn't we see a few planches going across here? They're not so obvious now, are they? You think they would be, you think they'd be shining in the sun. Well, they are somewhat of a, they do fall in the category of a rainbow, don't you? I don't think there's enough use made of those terms. You know, Donnie had a good old whack at trying to get, and I still had all the memories of Ricky Erickson in my mind, you know. Yeah, people seem to have forgotten Ricky Erickson, because I think she was the first one to publish about the second form of Biblis, the northern form I think it was called, in her article. So everyone goes on about the old flowery, but really she's the one that started quite a lot of that stuff off. And I don't think, has he given her credit for that? Really? Honestly? You know, he's just letting people assume that. I think quite a lot of the work was done by Steve Rose as well. Quite a lot of the initial information is actually Steve Rose's work. You know, he seemed to drop off the map pretty rapidly. Yeah, oh, some glids here. Okay. Nothing to write home about, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully soil bacon will be the go, and we can march on forward. And yeah, I think the old flower is doing a 69 this year, isn't he? So it'll be the big 7-0 next year. Oh, what a celebration we're going to have. Gravestone establishment and everything, I think. Don't know where we're going to put it though. But what's the epitaph we're going to put on it? Yeah. Any ideas, fellas? Stick them on the back of a postcard and, you know, send them all in. You never know. We'll pick the best one, put it that way. Something ironic, something sarcastic, something cynical. You know, if you can mould it all into one, you know. Well, something that's going to last down through history, you know. Some sort of statement that's going to... a single set, can you sum him up in a single sentence? Well, someone said he only lives for two things, money and ego. Well, maybe it should be something along those sort of lines. I don't know. Well, that eggs and bacon bush is just too good not to photograph, but our card's going to run out by the time we get there, I reckon. Yeah, 2 minutes on the card. We might just be able to give it some justice. Oh yes, I think you're going to like this, fellas. Now, hopefully, if this macro thing actually works, we'll get some of these things with some sort of focus on them. But we'll probably find we're on the wrong setting, we're too bright or something, because I'm using settings I got used to last year and I've forgotten how to set them up properly. Oh well, we gave it a go, fellas. There's always next year, hopefully. Oh well, I suppose if soil bacon's the go, I have to start writing up my thesis, you know. She'll have a thesis, you know, what do they call that in classical works, you know? A thumbnail sketch sort of thing, you know. Oh. All the bang without any of the buck, or all the buck without any of the bang, I don't know. Everyone keeps saying it should come as a surprise, and I'm thinking, well, really? Okay. Well, that's it for this clip, I think, and go home and have a nice cup of coffee, I think. I should be drinking more of the vinegar milks, replacing the coffees with vinegar milks, I think, especially with the warm weather coming on. Yeah, live on vinegar milk over the summer, I think. Okay. Yeah, over now. See ya.